Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the winner of the last two NFL. Rodgers has it. Rodgers going to come out throwing. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. He's at the 30. 10. 5. A huge play there right off the bat. 73 yards. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10. At the 33-yard line. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing Jones. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. First pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
3 yards on 1st, 4 on 2nd, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks. The Patriots at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's 2nd and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Off the play fake, Jones. He completes it to Henry. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
From the gun on third down, Jones. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Full connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And our focus now moves to Randall Cobb. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups. Right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
The numbers for Jones last week, 22 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
These two teams all tied after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Rodgers going to throw. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off play action, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He gets this to Thornton. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, 27 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Meanwhile, Joe. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all review.
After review of the play,
so that challenge is successful. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Now a second down and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Johnson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Holding.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Second and 5 now. Jones. And pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Marcus Jones there for the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones on the move to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
Tyquan Thornton really got the attention of the NFL when he appeared at the Combine and made a run at the Combine record in the 40 with a 4.28 time, the record at 4.22. He can flat out fly, but when you watch his tape, he also runs routes a lot better than he gets credit for. And with speed like that, he's always going to find a home on an NFL field, and that helps him secure a 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run again with Harris. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now at Lambeau. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Down to the 25. Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 2nd and goal, Jones looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. On for the extra point is Folk. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 30. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Rodgers again now. Open man, here is Cobb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. An inside give to Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do them much good. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon there to make the grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of the team's locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gets you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Here's Jones. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Jones. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Jones. He's got his man, Thornton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game.